Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Monday, September 5th. Today we are talking about 3 keys to uncovering your inner beauty. And I have chosen this topic for today because the moon is in Capricorn. So that brings a mood of the day that is focused on foundations and what is the ground that we're creating to hold ourselves up, and self-esteem is important, as well as self-trust and believing in ourselves. So that's up for today. Also, we have today the planet Venus going into Virgo. So with Venus shifting from Leo to Virgo, the planet of beauty, of value, of aesthetic, of love, of what we value and cherish, is going from the sign of I'm here, see me, I'm bright and brilliant and wonderful, to the sign of let's take this apart and look at what's wrong with it. So we can have that tendency to be self-critical, to be hard on ourselves about how we feel about our looks, but not only our own looks, but also what we find beautiful in the world. We can have that sense of like, well, here's what's not perfect about it. Here's what could be better about that. And so that that sense of aesthetic and what is not right or what could be better, that is what Venus in Virgo brings about. It brings our ability to criticize, right? Our ability to see what could be improved upon. And so we're going to look at these 3 keys to uncovering your inner beauty, because beauty that shows up on the outside starts from within, right? And so true beauty comes from a place of self-trust and believing in yourself. And when the moon is in Capricorn, we are building those support structures that are going to help us do what feels important and what feels right. And if we're looking at and thinking about beauty and what feels beautiful, having a support structure in place to support the blossoming of your own beauty and the work that it takes to do that, is going to be some good work put in today. And the effort that comes about with Venus in Virgo is also it's certainly our ability to see what could look better, what could be better, what could make something more perfect. But it's also the ability to do the work on ourselves, right? So what are some limiting beliefs you have? What are some beliefs about your own value, your own beauty, how you see yourself? That could be an area where, putting a little work into that could help you step into your full potential, your wellness, your wholeness, your ability to shine and be beautiful because of who you are in your uniqueness, not because you match some model in a magazine, but because you are being who you are, and that's who the world needs you to be. And the world can see that beauty because of course you're beautiful. Okay, so we're going to look at these 3 keys. Number 1 is foster self-trust. And that, of course, goes with the moon being in Capricorn, but it's true all the time. The more you have trust in yourself, in your choices, in your just your value in the world, the more you are going to be seen in the fact that you are beautiful as who you are. So foster that self-trust, do that inner work to understand better who you are, where your understanding about yourself and your value comes from. Yesterday, I went in depth in my video about the upcoming Mercury retrograde and looking at our beliefs and the ability to renegotiate and review how we are seeing things and understanding things. So last couple of days, actually, of videos have been talking about that. Really, really great stuff. If you missed it, definitely go check that out. So we're working on self-trust. We're working on our beliefs about ourselves, our ability to see our value. And I would, so number 2 actually is look for what is beautiful about you. And so this works hand in hand with number 1, fostering self-trust. In order to foster self-trust, looking for what is beautiful about you is just the perfect exercise. So it's a discipline, actually, to ask yourself what you like about yourself, and to have a self-appreciation journal, right? We have gratitude journals sometimes, but what about a self-appreciation journal? What do you like about yourself? What do you find beautiful about yourself? What do you find valuable about yourself? Look for it. Ask yourself, just the same way you would want someone else to say what they like about you, or the way that you feel good when you tell someone else what you like about them. Do that for yourself. So look for what is beautiful about you. And then number 3, so of the 3 keys, number 3 is turn self-criticism into playfulness. And I love this one, because what you can do is, when you notice a critical voice saying, you know, I don't like this about myself, or I wish I had more of this, or I wish I was more that, take that self-criticism and get playful with it. Well, how can you dress up that part of you? How can you be like a little child and say, well, this is fun. Maybe I don't like my hair, so I'm going to play with some ways of doing my hair, putting some hats on. Maybe there's something fun I could do with my hair. And again, it's not about matching some ideal of what beauty should look like. It's having fun with what you've got and playing with it. And so you know, if you don't like you know, something else about yourself, if there is, you know, I wish I had I don't know, I wish I did more exercise or had more fitness or something. Well, how do you have fitness? What kind of exercise do you like? It doesn't have to be perfect. What are the little things that you do that are fun for you? And taking that and making it into a game, making it into something that you can play with. And again, so that just takes it out of this realm of good and bad, right and wrong, comparing yourself to something else, and just have fun and play with it. Maybe you don't like your wardrobe. Okay, how can you take the things you don't like and play with them? Is there, you know, something you want to cut up or sew, or combine with something else in your wardrobe? Maybe you want to go shopping, right? I'm not saying spend a lot of money, but there might be times when that's appropriate, and to go into it with an attitude of playfulness and discovery, and see what you can find. So those are my 3 keys to uncovering your inner beauty. If you spend some focus and attention on those things, you will begin to shine. Your inner beauty will be seen more fully. So number 1 is foster self-trust. Number 2 is look for what is beautiful about you, what you like about yourself. And number 3 is turn self-criticism into playfulness. So have fun. Let me know what you're doing to turn self-criticism into playfulness. And if you're looking for more support with your journey, with understanding your own astrology chart and how it works with these energies, check me out at astrologyheals.com, because I've got one-on-one sessions and mini readings, and you can learn more about how to do that at astrologyheals.com, and work with me to support your own process in developing your inner beauty and loving yourself more and having unshakable self-care that supports your wholeness, your wellness, your well-being, and really living your soul's purpose. All right. Thank you for being here. I will see you again tomorrow. And yeah, subscribe to get my daily Astro Vibe videos and get a little hit of self-care every day. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.